Kia ora, Helen Brahms here, coming to you live from Escondido. I am currently in my car. I just finished grocery shopping. But I wanted to pop in here because I had a question that was private messaged to me by Keith. So Keith, thank you very much for your question. And his question is, he's a first-time cruiser. What is included in his cruise? Let's see if I can get a bit more light on. There we go, a little bit more light. As you can see, it's dark outside. Take the seatbelt off since I'm not going anywhere right now. So Keith wanted to know, since he's a first-time cruiser, what is included in the price of a cruise? So most of your cruise lines include your meal. In fact, all cruise lines include your meals. So all your meals are included unless you go to the specialty restaurants on board the ship. But breakfast, lunch and dinner taken care of. If you want to go to the specialty restaurants, some cruise lines have them, where they do have a cover charge that could range anywhere from $5 per person through to $80 per person. There are a couple that have some higher ones. If you're on a specialty cruise, if you're on a luxury cruise line, they include your specialty dining on board the ship. So you just have to make reservations. Also included is your room. Of course, you've got your cabin that's included. And it could be, and if you look at last night's Facebook Live, we talked about the different types of categories. You can have an inside, an ocean view, or a balcony, or a suite. So that's included in your cruise fare. Or most of the activities on board the ship, or the entertainment. Oh my gosh, entertainment. Yes, you can do all sorts of entertainment, depending on which cruise line you're on. You've got Vegas-style entertainment. You've got Broadway musicals on some ships. You've got Cirque du Soleil-type shows on some other ships. You've got variety shows, a great range of things. You might have live music. You might have jazz bands on board, classical. It's a whole range. Comedians. Oh my gosh, there is just so much included. And on some ones, you even get ice skating shows. Yes, ice skating shows in the middle of the Caribbean. Go figure. It's awesome. You can even get, if you're on the Oasis class ships that Royal Caribbean has, you will have the aqua theatre shows where they are using a swimming pool as well as a stage and high diving boards. For, all as part of their show. Absolutely incredible things to watch. And then they have like Bellagio-style fountains there as well. That's all part of the show. It's amazing to watch. Then all your onboard activities, you've got swimming pools, you've got, some of them have water slides in there or water parks. There's mini golf on some, table tennis, basketball courts, just a slew. Even your fitness centers are all included as well. So you can go to the gym every day if you want to. They'll have jogging/walking tracks on board the ships. There is just so much that's included. Basically, all you pay for on a cruise is your drinks, spa treatments, any gambling that you do, any shopping you do, and shore excursions. That's basically what you pay for. And your gratuities. If you get into the luxury ones, then you get all-inclusive luxury cruises, which will include everything, including shore excursions. Get on the river cruises. They will, some of them will include beer and wine with your lunch and dinner, champagne with breakfast, and they'll all include tours of whatever cities you're going into when you're on the river cruises. So some of your shore excursions are included in those. There is just a wide range. It depends what cruise line you go on, but get with your travel professional and they will be able to tell you what's included based on what you go. And if you're on some of the ones like Holland America or Celebrity or Azamara, actually not Azamara, Holland America, Celebrity, trying to think. Check out the pricing of what it costs you to get your drinks package, plus your gratuities and all of that, and then compare it with an all-inclusive cruise. A lot of the times, what you're paying for on an all-inclusive cruise, or what you're paying for on something like a Holland America or a Celebrity ship, by the time you add in your shore excursions and your drinks packages and that, you've paid for a luxury cruise. So check that out. It is a great way to get into the luxury product, because people don't realize how much they actually spend when they're on board a ship. And a lot of times, if you're on the luxury cruise lines, a lot of that stuff is included. Keith also want to know, do I have to get dressed up in a suit and a tie? It really depends which ship you're on. Some ships like Norwegian, they have what they call freestyle, and they'll have a freestyle evening, which is optional evening for, basically you can wear just about anything to the thing except swimsuits. But if you want to get dressed up on their optional evenings, you can get dressed up. I mean, my husband used to go in, his idea of a dress up night. My husband and I don't Don't like getting dressed up. So this was his idea of what he would do on formal nights. He would wear he'd take with him one pair of dress pants, one pair of dress shoes, one dress shirt, and 2 ties. First night he would wear the dress, and he also had a pullover vest. So he would wear the dress pants, the dress shoes, the dress shirt, one of his ties, and the vest. Go have dinner. We go back to the cabin. He would get changed. Second formal dining night, he would wear exactly the same, but the other tie. So for him, it was a completely different outfit. It worked for him. We didn't have to take a suit with us. On some of the cruises, they could be a little more strict in requiring a dinner jacket, but a lot of the luxury cruises these days are going more towards country casual, country club casual. So you don't have to worry about too much on the suits and jackets and things. Me, for dress up on formal nights, oh my gosh, I can't believe I did this. I would wear a black pair of yoga pants, a pair of heels, and a sparkly top. That was my idea of getting dressed up on for formal night, and it looked pretty good. I would just take 2 sparkly tops, a couple of pairs of yoga pants, and a pair of heels. That was it, and I was dressed up. Women, we can get away with just about anything. Men, yeah, the tie thing, yeah, you kind of can't really get around that one. But you know, it's a lot of fun. And yes, Chuck, I am an animal. So this is the inside of Animal. Like I said, I just finished grocery shopping, so I thought I'd quickly get this done before I take my groceries back. But I can't stay too long because I've got some yummy meat sitting in the back that I need to get into the refrigerator. So those are the questions on, I can't remember what the question was. Oh yeah, what's included? So yes, meals are included. And then you'll have, if you get on the luxury lines, and even on Azamara and Oceania, they kind of fill in the gap between your premier. You have first class, premier class, luxury class, and then Oceania and Azamara fit in between premier class and luxury. And your premier class is your Celebrity, your Holland America, mind blank. First class would be like Royal Caribbean, your Princess, your Carnivals, Norwegian, those types of ships. And then you've got your luxury classes, which are Silver Seas, Crystal, Regent Seven Seas, and I'm missing one. And then you have your specialty ones, and you've got your river cruise, and your specialty ones, which are your yachts, like Yachts of Seabourn, Windstar, Brain Freeze, Star Clippers, which is a specialty one, along with Uncruise is another specialty one. And then the number of people based on the ship is really dependent on the size of the ship. There's some cruise line that is now building a ship that will have at max capacity, I still can't believe this, 9,500 people on board at max capacity. 9,500 people on board a ship at max capacity. And it's going to have a roller coaster at sea. So like, yeah, no, not for me. I kind of draw the line on those big ones. I like the smaller ones. They're more intimate. They explore a lot more. And me being a traveler and not a tourist, I like the smaller ships because they spend longer times in destinations. So you actually get to explore the destinations a little more than you do on some of the larger ships, which are there for a few hours each day and then heading off. But anyway, so that's what's included in the cruise price. If you have any questions regarding travel, shoot me a private message and I will be happy to answer it in a Facebook Live. So have a super fantastic sparkling evening. I'm heading back to Sparkles to get the stuff in the refrigerator that needs to be refrigerated. Until next time, have a great evening.